Hello, listener. This is producer Jeffrey. Step into my time machine. Long ago, beginning in the ancient past of 2009, we made a show called Our Fair City. Now, Our Fair City is a sprawling, epic story set in the dystopian future of Hartford, Connecticut. A climate disaster made the world outside a frozen wasteland. What remains of humanity lives inside in a largely subterranean city governed by the remains of an insurance company. Now, Our Fair City is darkly funny. You'll meet mad scientists, lightning riggers, the woken dead, giant ants, time travelers, and mole people. We are currently re-releasing Our Fair City weekly, so this is a great time to join us for a romp through the tunnels of Heartlife. After today's episode, we'll be sharing a trailer for the show. I hope you'll check it out, and I would love you to join us in our listen of Our Fair City, found wherever you're listening to this podcast right now.
Hey, I'm Arnie Niekamp from the fully improvised comedy podcast Hello from the Magic Tavern. I'm here with my co-hosts, Chunt the Talking Badger,
Bing Bong,
and Usador the Wizard.
I greet thee, listeners.
Look, I'm trapped in the magical land of Foon, so I started a podcast interviewing elves, unicorns, and other weirdos. We have great guests like Felicia Day, Jason Mantzoukas, Brennan Lee Mulligan, Amy Mann, and so many more.
Oh, and I think one time we interviewed a sentient shoe? I hope it was sentient.
Not to mention the evil people we've had to interview. How I hate evil.
Join us as we bar crawl across the magical land of Foon.
Looking for adventure.
Getting caught up in escapades.
Hello from the Magic Tavern is available right now on your favorite podcast app and ad-free and with lots of bonus content on Patreon. Subscribe to Hello from the Magic Tavern today.
But we do need to get started.
Yes, actually, I have one.
Let's hear it.
What do you call a werewolf who's having an existential crisis?
Eminently relatable? No, let's see. Existentialists. Existentialists with wolf puns in their name. Kafka, woo! No, that's nothing.
Okay, all right. You have landed significantly too highbrow for this.
Nietzsche?
Lower on the brow, Malik. Lower on the brow. You're like in the hairline right now.
I'm stumped.
A white wolf.
See, you harp on my jokes, and then when it's your turn, you release these lines into the universe that are just...
What?
Chef's kiss.
Hopefully that chef doesn't have any werewolf venom on their fingertips when they touch them to their lips.
That's right, folks. It's Werewolves Redux. The sequel.
Lycanthrope 3.
That's the movie poster. Are you ready?
Back for a third time.
Someone on the radio said something about the sun going out forever in a month or so. But we all knew the end was near, nothing to be done from here. So I shake my head and off to bed I go.
Hi, once more to anyone taking in our show. This is World Gone Wrong. I'm Jamie.
I'm Malik.
And each episode, we unpack some aspect of the strange universe in which we all find ourselves.
Oh, it's daunting work because the universe does not travel light. But here we are, up to our ears in metaphorical dirty socks.
Where is this going?
Ready to put all these issues in a spin cycle and rinse away them up.
How did you land that?
50% skill, 50% determination.
So, today's episode, we're opening the mailbag.
First of all, to all the people who wrote in freaking out at the thought of Jamie and I reuniting in Colorado, thank you. We're excited too.
But it's early days. There's a lot of logistical details we need to take care of to really get things locked down. So, yes, we hear you, but realistically, a special in-person episode might be a very long time coming.
Rest assured, we're doing what we can.
And... well, if you will forgive me for being nakedly capitalistic for a moment, we can do even more of what we do with your financial support. I know not everyone can throw money our way, but if you can...
Ooh, smooth. Yes, every new member or merch t-shirt is another few dollars towards making our dreams come true. In this case, the dream of recording this podcast in a room together.
In the meantime, we're returning to an old standby. We have another edition of We're Here to Help.
Our award-winning podcast advice feature.
Award? What awards?
Oh, attendance and participation.
I can't argue with that. That's what I got in school.
We do both keep showing up.
Do you want to do the honors and sing us in?
Oh, the world is pell-mell, but crawl out of your shell. There is no need to dwell, 'cause we're here to help.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
So this question came to us via the show Tumblr.
World Gone Wrong Pod, for those of you playing along at home.
Yes, that. An anonymous listener wrote in saying, "Hey, Malik and Jamie, thanks so much for making the show. I tell people about it all the time."
Nice. Nothing helps a podcast like word of mouth.
True. I'm afraid I have a real doozy of a we're here to help for you.
A doozy. Love it. Love a doozy. Anything to distract me from the still damp smell of the red line.
Oh, yikes. I am sorry.
It is what it is. More about this doozy, please.
About 6 months ago, at a family gathering, my younger sister and I were both bitten by a large were-dog that belongs to my parents' neighbors.
Oh my God, that's awful. I'm so sorry, question asker.
However, we've both been in therapy for the attack-related trauma, and as far as I know, we're both doing fine with it now. That's not the issue.
Twists and turns.
I joined my local chapter of Lycanthropes Anonymous, and it's been really helpful. As we say in group, getting bitten isn't the end of your life, but it is the end of your old life. Since the vaccine first started rolling out, we've been talking about it and what it means to us. Of course, I've been encouraging everyone else I know to go out there and get some protection against the virus. We need more awareness around this condition, and we need people to understand that a day or two of chills and injection site pain are worth it. Okay, that's my soapbox. Here's my problem.
The doozy as promised.
I kind of suspect my sister and fellow werewolf is against the vaccine.
They kind of... What? Why? Oh no.
It's nothing specific enough that I feel like I can call her on it. Mostly she's been posting stuff on her Insta that feels a little questionable. A lot of moon imagery, a lot of I am woman, hear me howl type of stuff. I already suspected she wasn't taking enough precautions. We're both pretty open about our sex lives, so I know she owns restraints, but...
You know, I'm not confident those could hold off a transformation.
Yeah, it probably depends on the restraint. Fuzzy pink handcuffs, not so much. Continuing with the question. I know she owns restraints, but last family gathering, she had visible scratches on her feet and ankles, like she'd been running barefoot through the woods. She doesn't have kids and she lives alone, so I'm not concerned about anyone's immediate safety, but she has a ton of Instagram followers. She's trying to be an influencer, and I'm worried about who she might, well, influence. Getting the werewolf vaccine would be absolutely huge for my community, not to mention all the other communities affected, but only if people take it. What am I supposed to do? Signed, Lycanthrope in Los Angeles.
Oh, man. Remember when we all thought that word was hard to say?
You mean before life called our bluff?
Lycanthrope, lycanthropy, lycanthropic.
Oh, very good. Back to the matter.
Listener, she's pointing at her hand. And yeah, first of all, I feel like we should use whatever platform we've got to say, hey, as soon as you can wrangle an appointment, get the jab.
Absolutely. It's our best shot, no pun intended, at keeping the werewolf numbers even halfway manageable. I mean, the fact that we can sit around here just a little over a year since our very first werewolf episode and say, if you aren't already a werewolf, here's how you can protect yourself from even getting the virus. I mean, that's huge.
True. Scientists have been working around the clock.
A lot of people have. It feels like, okay, I'm not saying that everything's about to go back to normal, because what did that word even mean before we got an extra hour in the day in defiance of the literal movements of our planet?
It does feel like kind of a movement, though. A new dawn feel for all the groups likeliest to be affected by the lupine condition, for all the parents who have been terrified their kids would come home bitten.
Even just for any animal lovers out there who don't want to see an animal control guy come around with silver bullets to take any infected local fauna out of commission.
Personal experience?
A little, yeah.
How will you celebrate when you get the shot?
Honestly, I think I'll just go on a moonlit walk.
Oh my God, that sounds incredible.
I miss looking up and just being able to see it up there in the sky. It's not the same out of a window. You?
Midnight spaghetti circle party. There's a place in the neighborhood that will be hosting them every full moon this year, where you need to show your proof of vaccination to get in.
Nice.
Okay, so digging into the question, I think we need to start off by making sure we don't villainize anyone. Werewolves are not the enemy. At the same time, though...
People, including the bitten, can be messy.
Thank you. Yes, people can be so messy. Ask my ex-boyfriends. And getting a virus that makes you turn into a preternaturally angry wolf every full moon doesn't change that. I want to be careful how we talk about this. Let's not contribute to the general grossness. Most werewolves support the vaccine, like Lycanthrope in LA, for instance.
Absolutely. The question asker also included a link for finding your closest clinic offering the shot, which we will drop in the show notes.
Handy. Get that jab.
Get protected.
Get it for your community.
Get your 10% off at a nationwide bagel restaurant who didn't pay us to say their name.
Yeah, that discount thing was bullshit.
It's something like a 90-minute round trip to the closest clinic offering the shot, so Dad and I are going to go together.
Oh, that's so nice. A little family road trip. There's plenty of places in Chicago, as you can imagine. The trouble is, they're all booked out for weeks. I feel like, especially in cities, people are jumping on the idea of werewolf-proofing yourself. Get that shot and land with both feet back into the nightlife. Riley and I are planning to take the Metra out to like Geneva or Itasca, where there might be a little less demand. Speaking of which, you know what rhymes with demand?
Sand.
Yes. And back to the matter at hand.
The question, yes.
This is a tough one.
Is it?
You don't think so?
Well, I think it's a shitty situation, but there's only one step I can see. Cut the werewolf influencer out of your life.
The question asker's own sister? Wait, are you serious?
It sucks. It sucks that she put you in this position, Lycanthrope in Los Angeles, but okay, first of all,
She's literally rolling up her sleeves.
I am. Yes, get ready. Because first of all, you say that your sister lives alone, so she's not doing any harm, but that's not how this works.
That did occur to me.
If she's out there in the woods running around, she is going to bite someone, or at the very least, she will bite something that bites someone. This is basic cryptovirology, people.
Things we never thought we'd need to say.
I can't think of anywhere in the US where a werewolf could safely run amok with zero risk of infecting something or someone.
Or something that infects someone.
Right. So I think, question asker, you need to communicate with your sister. You need to explain your point of view. And if she can't deal with it, she is no longer part of your day-to-day life. I mean, she's making everything more dangerous, not just for anyone who lives near whatever woods she's running around in, but also for your whole community. Her not taking proper precautions is making all of you look bad. And I hate that it's a consideration, but it kind of has to be. And on top of that, she's not just making things dangerous now. If she's feeding into the anti-werewolf vaccine sentiment, she's fucking us all over in the future too. Malik, you're shaking your head. I take it you disagree.
I do, yeah. Which is probably for the best because otherwise this would be a very short episode. Cut her out to roll credits. Even when it's ashes, there'll be part of me that wishes we could stay. La da da da.
Okay, what do you think Lycanthrope in LA should do?
I don't know.
So a short episode anyway.
No, I just mean it's complicated. For one thing, I guess I don't love telling individuals you're giving the community a bad name. No community deserves to be known for one person, particularly its worst actors.
Okay, all right, but on a practical level.
On a practical level, can we use this moment as the start of a dialogue about not treating groups like monoliths? It absolutely sucks if the sister isn't bite-proofing herself. That is genuinely very bad. It's negligence with a body count, a potentially high body count, especially if you look at the ripple effect. And if she does turn out to be against the vaccine and uses her space to amplify the message, she is doing real harm. That's terrible. It is. But also, she is a real, breathing person, and question asker has a lifetime of history with her. Sibling stuff is always complicated. They probably had most of their lives to develop this relationship. And you're showing up now to lay down your judgment.
We had context, okay? That question took like 4 different Tumblr asks.
I just think, no offense, but speaking as someone who actually has siblings, who actually has a lot of siblings, a lot of nieces and nephews, like I could not be more qualified.
You're the cool uncle, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I guess it depends. I'm the uncle who buys the kids loud toys and then leaves.
I think that probably counts.
Yeah, my siblings might disagree.
The kids love that shit, though. I'm kind of bummed that I'll never be an aunt.
You'd make a good aunt.
More weird aunt than cool aunt.
Hey, now, weird aunts perform an important societal duty.
Duty.
Okay. I'm not even gonna engage with that. It was my weird aunt that took me to see my very first poetry reading. Well, kind of a weird aunt. Like, weird aunt, cool aunt combo.
She sounds like a trip.
And she absolutely is. And those bonds are important. People think family, they think nuclear family a lot of the time, but sometimes it's the ones outside of that system that have like a little bit more space to make an impression. And that's what I'm saying. If question asker has nieces or nephews, or I think the gender neutral version is nibblings, those kids deserve to have a relationship with this person.
Are you projecting a little here?
Oh, I'm totally projecting. If anything, I think you're not projecting enough. I think about how long you kept making time for your toxic friend from high school. We'll call her, Wilma?
Aha. Oh, yes, Wilma.
Yeah, Wilma sucked. We can agree on that now. And you kind of knew she was a problem. But it's easy to say pull the plug. And yet, when it's a real person who's been in your life for years, for at least most of Lycanthrope's life in this case, I don't know how practical that is. This kind of thing can tear a family asunder. And can I just point out, we don't even know for sure that Lycanthrope's sister has actually done anything wrong.
Her behavior.
Oh, it's been iffy for sure. But do you start major family-wide drama over iffiness? Or do you talk to your sister?
Oh.
Yeah. Where I'm landing, I think you need to have a conversation with your sister. A hard one, question asker. I think you need to say, hey, here's why I'm worried about you and worried about what effects your actions could have. And you need to give her space to answer however she'll answer.
And then?
And even then, I don't know if you show her the door. Because there's another whole aspect here.
What's that?
If question asker's sister is becoming radicalized, cutting her off might make it worse. Historically, ugly shit can come out of social upheaval. And we're at a moment where pretty much everything is being heaved up. She could be wobbling at the precipice of something way more serious. It's shitty to have to do the math, but I feel like she needs to have someone, like some little voice in her ear saying, what about the people who don't want the bite? What about the family pets you could kill? You don't want her at a place in her life where the only people she'll listen to are the ones telling her what she wants to hear. Isolation is the gasoline that feeds extremism. It's way easier to talk someone down than it is to deprogram them later.
Okay, but do we owe it to our toxic relatives to stay in their lives so that they'll have some link to normalcy, even if they drive us absolutely nuts? Like, even if they ruin family gatherings and are putting our communities in danger? See, I'm not opposed to nuance, but I think in this case...
We don't know the community impact if she does get more radicalized. She has a platform, and she could use it to really do some harm.
It sounds like she already is. The werewolf influencer stuff?
I mean, worse than like, yes, queen, disembowel that deer, you know?
Okay, it sounds like I don't need to explain Werewolf Girl Insta to you.
No, I was joking. You very much need to explain it.
Okay, I think the best way to describe this is in a list form. Okay, a shot of a lunar calendar, the full moon circled several times in green, a thin, conventionally pretty woman in a white dress proudly devouring a raw steak.
Does the dress color matter? How's she keeping it clean?
Oh, she's not. Memes about not pissing off me and the pack. Implications that exes or mean friends or, rude service workers will be ripped apart. Night vision photos of scared-looking woodland creatures. A lot. And I mean a lot of genuinely terrible poetry. Like, even I can tell it's bad. It would give you an aneurysm, so let me give you an example. Leaping through the wood, I taste the blood-red freedom of not doing as I should.
Oh, yep, aneurysm, ow.
And you know what? To be completely honest, it doesn't even surprise me. There's a corner of the internet where the prevailing belief is that women can't do any real systemic harm. Like, it's not violence if I do it. It's not cruelty if I do it. Look how innocent I am in my little outfits. So I started to do a deep dive on this, but I had to stop because it made me too depressed. Like, you can laugh because it's cringe, or you can shudder because people believe it. People, women, well, particularly white cis women, have a narrative that they've been pushing down a particular brand of anger for a long time, and now it's coming out. And I'm not saying repressing is the answer, but releasing it like this, like, I'm amazed that the body count isn't higher yet.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
This sounds kind of turfy.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, that is potentially very worrying.
Right? And even if she hasn't posted anti-werewolf vax stuff yet, she could be testing the waters, making sure she won't encounter career-ending pushback, waiting for the right moment to unmask herself. And if we're talking harm...
Then you should talk. Talk to your sister. Be uncomfortable in the moment. Let her tell you where she is on this. You ask in a very calm and reasonable tone what steps she is taking to keep other people safe. Because doing nothing would be wild, but we don't know she's doing nothing. Those scratches could be from something else. All we really have here is one sibling's suspicions.
And if those suspicions are right, like, imagine you're a werewolf. How much patience would you honestly have for someone who, first of all, wasn't using their platform to spread helpful vaccine info, and second, was posting stuff in the current, all of this about how fun and great it is to be an unrestrained werewolf?
I don't know. I can't know. I just feel like if someone is wobbling in the direction of getting worse, knocking away a connection like that is always a bad idea. Obviously, you take steps to keep everyone safe. You make sure your family gatherings aren't anywhere near full moons. The younger sister could have a completely different perspective. And in the light of all of that, yeah, I don't know. Jamie, your response?
I think I hear my dad calling me.
A classic misdirect.
No, actually, he is totally yelling for me. I forgot to tell him we were recording.
For what it's worth, we're at about the halfway point anyway. Do you want to go talk to your dad?
Yeah, I should.
Listeners, enjoy these ads. And abs. What? And we are back with more World Gone Wrong. Jamie was just about to deliver her cheeky rebuttal when I was,
About that?
Duty gets you, but no laugh for rebuttal. I made a pun for you. I braved those oily waters and nothing. Wow, you really do have depths.
I think you have a point. Both in that we don't have any solid evidence that the question asker's sister is against the werewolf vaccine, and also radicalization is a slippery slope.
Yes, of course I'm right. Glad we can all see that. What, no comeback? No rejoinder? Jamie, is your dad okay?
Oh, yeah. Yes. He's... Well, it's not a secret. I guess I can just tell you.
Please do.
It's nothing bad. It's actually... It's good. It's good news.
I think I speak for literally everyone when I say we need some of that.
Dad and Carmen have started dating. Carmen from the library.
Of course I remember Carmen. Good old Carmen. That's awesome. I was rooting for those two crazy kids.
Were you?
No, I had no idea, but that's great.
It is. Yeah, right.
We
yeah.
like Carmen, don't we?
Oh, yeah. She's one of my favorite people in town.
Congrats to your dad. Or I guess he's listening. Congrats, Dave.
Yeah, congrats for sure.
When did they decide to be an item?
Apparently, they first talked about it the night her fridge went down.
Ah, a tale as old as time.
And I haven't seen him that excited in a while, like since I asked him to help me with the Go Bag episode.
Did you have any inkling they were headed in that direction?
None. I am blindsided in a good way.
Sure.
I mean, okay, in retrospect, some moments make a little more sense. Stuff like Dad insisting on shaving his 5 o'clock shadow before he got in the car to help her sort out her fridge.
That'll do it.
Yeah. So they're going on a date tonight, and they said they wanted me to know before they left.
Reasonable. Honorable.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Do you mind if we circle back to the bagel discount for werewolf facts thing? I think I hate to do this. I really do. But I think I'm still stuck on it.
Of course. Hold forth. What's haunting you?
10% off a bagel order is not that good of a deal. What's the most it's going to cost you if you spring for the fanciest sandwich option? Like maybe $7? So what? Like 70 cents off? Like, even if you're buying a dozen bagels and spreads for a meeting.
In which case, I really hope the company is covering you. Otherwise, it's a waste of a discount.
Even if they're not, let's say it runs you $20. You get this life-changing shot. You make a commitment to keeping your community safe, one that may or may not even be covered by your insurance. And this massive corporation goes, okay, cool, we'll save you $2. Like, what is that? They probably made enemies taking a stand at all, a thing which, by the way, nobody forced them to do.
Other bagel chains' silence on the issue is deafening, by the way.
So why not go big or go home? Give everyone who can prove their werewolf proof a 100% free bagel.
But Jamie, that might cut into their profits. Think of the shareholders. Won't someone think of the shareholders?
You know what this feels like to me? This feels like one person in the company decided to go on a crusade. They looked at the state of the world and they said, Not today. Today is the day I take a stand and improve the situation.
Today is the day I throw 1 gram of baking soda on the grease fire that is this moment in America.
Right. Like, I may be a mid-tier executive at a breakfast restaurant, but it's time to leverage every ounce of that power and make a difference. And then they probably did some market research to make their case that this would be worth the bottom line. And they went to their superiors and they said, here it is, my passion project, the last traces of my bright-eyed optimism from when I joined this company, hoping to leave a mark on the bagel eating world.
Do you think people join huge companies like that earnestly thinking they'll go down in history for it?
Well, probably some of them, right?
Oh, I just made myself so sad. No, you're right. Everyone's passionate about something. Some young ingenue probably is singing their big I Want song about changing the mass market bagel game, dreaming so small and yet way too big at the same time. A smear of hubris.
So this executive makes their pitch, and it's like a genuinely audacious move. It's like, if someone proves they're vaccinated against werewolfism, they get a free bagel every day for life.
That is so many bagels.
It's a lot of bagels. And that's what the person at the top says. They're like, hey, Frank or Todd, I don't know your name. I'm sorry. I see your vision, but that is so many bagels. And gradually the proposal gets talked over and then watered down and committed into goddamn oblivion until it's just, well, if you spend $7, you'll get 70 cents off. And that process, applied absolutely everywhere, is part of why the modern age is the way it is.
You know, there's another possibility for how this deal came to be.
Okay, so what's that?
Some random algorithm convinced them it'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
No dramatic arc, no loss of innocence, just cold, hard numbers.
That is also possible. Or another third option I can't think of right now. Hey, did we even help the question asker?
I feel like maybe not.
Should we get back to that?
Yeah, we do owe them an earnest college try. Family stuff is tricky. Family stuff has a lot of nuance. Without knowing the ins and outs of your family, all I can say for sure is you need to open a dialogue with your sister. Try to be open-minded, try to set boundaries if you need to, and try to be a voice of reason if you can.
Yes, I might have been a little harsh.
Look, family can get on your nerves sometimes. They can be the people who know you better than anybody. And factoring in a lifetime of backstory with these people, that means they're gonna sometimes make decisions that make you wanna scream. Howl at the moon, even.
Even when they're not trying to. The people you're close to are the ones you let in, and they can hurt you. And human nature being what it is, they will at some point. All you can control is how you respond.
Is everything?
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. It is fine.
Are you baseline or are you lying in a smoking crater tracing a smiley face in the dirt?
That was evocative.
It's what I'm trained for.
And it's genuinely good. I just need to adjust some things in my head.
Move around the old mental furniture.
And it probably needed updating anyway. And I think Malik made a valuable point, which is, innocent until proven guilty. Question asker's sister hasn't done anything outright objectionable yet. She's just reshared some eyebrow-raising content.
Yeah, it might be worth it to have an open conversation with her, even if that's something you two normally don't do. And if she's wavering in a dangerous direction, you might be able to get through to her in a way others wouldn't.
Our final advice is talk to her.
I mean, there's worse advice out there.
If you offer a one-time 10% off your bagels for doing something literally everyone who isn't already a werewolf should be doing, nobody will make fun of you on their podcast.
Yeah, whoever told them that needs to re-examine their choices.
I guess where I'm landing when it comes to kicking this person to the curb is that you don't have to do it tomorrow. But if it reaches a point where you've tried to get through to her and you can't, you don't know what else to do, and she's making your life worse, you should maybe keep it on the table.
You did eventually cut out Wilma.
I did. And sometimes I miss our inside jokes, but I also don't regret it.
You made the right call.
You think so?
I'm not saying never show anyone the door, but I feel like it's different with family. It's a very personal decision.
Probably one of the most personal there is.
I believe it.
Okay, great. Look at us. We've answered the question. I went on my rant about the 10% off thing. Is there any other business, or are we done here?
Oh, I think that's it. Oh, wait. One thing. Check your texts.
Right. Oh.
Yeah.
This is flight information.
It is.
Your flight information?
Right again.
Holy shit!
Are the dates and times okay? I know it's in the range you gave me, but if anything doesn't work, I still have 24 hours to make changes for free.
It's perfect, and I can't wait to see you.
At the Denver airport bright and early. I'm kidding. Obviously, I'll get a car.
Obviously, I will come pick you up.
You saw exactly how bright and early I'm getting in, right?
Malik, you're coming all this way to see me. I would go to the DMV with you if you asked me.
Aww.
Wait, hold on. 24 hours? Did you book the flight while we were recording the show? Like in the middle of our conversation?
Okay, look.
Oh my God. So rude. Was it when I was railing about the discount? I do think maybe in retrospect, nobody needed to hear my type 5 about bagel deals.
Honestly, I pulled up the website and plugged in the flights while you were off talking to your dad, but I clicked the buy button roughly the third time you said it was fine.
Yeah, okay. That is actually, I really am fine, but that's kind of sweet.
That's my brand. And listen, big picture, I know you're fine, but everything is changing so quickly, in good ways, in bad ways, in ways that are just weird.
Would you say it's almost like the world has gone wrong?
Title drop.
Malik, we say the title like 2 or 3 times per episode.
And now we've said it again. But yeah, in these extra uncertain times, I think it'd really help to have something to look forward to.
Should we close out? I need to brief you about the extremely cursed giant blue horse statue at the Denver airport, just so that you're prepared.
Sounds good. I'm Malik.
I'm Jamie.
And this is World Gone Wrong. Nope. And this is World Gone Wrong. We know things are somehow getting even weirder every day, but we hope you're baseline. And we wish you a better tomorrow. So how cursed are we talking?
Oh, it killed the man who made it in 2006.
What?
Part of it fell on him and crushed him. It has glowing red eyes. We call it Lucifer.
What?
And even when it's ashes, there'll be part of me that wishes we could stay.
Jamie and Malik are played by Hilary Williams and Michael Turrentine.
This episode was written by Jessica Best.
Directed and edited by Jeffrey Nils Gardner.
Our show art is by Carly Fairbanks.
And our bangin' theme song is Falling in Love at the End of the World by Olivia and the Lovers.
World Gone Wrong is produced and created by Jeffrey Nils Gardner and Eleanor Hyde.
This is a production of Audacious Machine Creative.
In this place, once known as Hartford, Connecticut, the wind doesn't howl. It screams. That screaming wind careens maliciously across the vast tundra until it breaks against the side of a monolithic structure. The Heart Life Tower, former home of the Heart Life Insurance Company. Dear listener, these are the true dramatizations of our fair city's glorious history. You will meet the brave bureaucrats that keep us safe and orderly.
Sorry for the confusion. MURDER is actually an acronym for our department. An unfortunate coincidence.
The abominable mole people who dig the tunnels that keep us warm.
They don't exist. There's no such thing as ant people. Mole people.
And the most dangerous villains of all. Scientists.
I swear, I'd forget my head if it wasn't sewn on.
To say nothing of lightning riggers, time travelers, and simple interns, every policy has a story to tell. Join us, dear listener, for the tale of our fair city, wherever you listen to podcasts. And remember, you owe everything to Heart Life. All the life you'll ever need.
Hello, Eleanor here. And I am here to talk about the wonderful new fiction podcast, 2000 and Late. 2000 and Late is a new fiction podcast from the creator of The Bright Sessions. It is a dark comedy that grapples with the havoc of our current moment and tries to find the hope inside of it. The show follows Harper, a 36-year-old nihilist whose life is upended when she's possessed by a demon hell-bent on bringing about the apocalypse. But Harper doesn't want to end the world. And the demon gives her more power than she's ever had in a very long time. So, Yeah. I'm loving this show. It's sharp and funny, and it's a cathartic release from the anger and impotence I often feel about the dumpster fire of a world we are all living in these days. It's unapologetically angry, surprisingly tender, and deeply entertaining. I think that 2000 and Late is ideal for fans of Fleabag or Killing Eve, Jennifer's Body, Yellow Jackets, Venom. So, yeah, let's go create some havoc. Oh, and also, Jeffrey worked on this. Jeffrey is the sound designer, and that's also really cool. So please go check out 2000 and Late wherever you listen to podcasts.